All right, good morning all. Another wonderful, wonderful morning here. Back at it again. So this morning, we put in a new lock for the storage. So I'll be setting Randy up with that. So now whenever we have a new person, gotta set them up on that lock and this lock. All right, and then the Vivian. Obviously we have the security cameras. I think I showed y'all last time excuse my mess here. Figure out where to do this. The valve fridge, the valves are coming. Our first batch is coming on Wednesday. So I put in an order yesterday. Yeah, we just slowly but surely just move, just moving and grooving. So Randy's gonna be doing a bunch of setups. And pretty much, just meetings. I think we got some interviews today. And, just working. All right, also, we're here on an interview with one of our Fusion nurses, IV nurses. Good morning, Miss Ariana. Are you there?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Great, thank you. My name is Frank Latte, and I guess you've already met RJ as well.
Yes.
All right,
Good
man.
morning.
As a reminder, part of this will be recorded. We do day in the life subs on our social medias, so.
Okay.
All right, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
So professionally, I have been a nurse coming up on 11 years.
Okay.
In November. Started off, even before nurse, I was in the medical field. I was a medical assistant, tech provider, kind of like a PCT. Then in nursing, I kind of straight went to the med-surg, tele. Been there for a little while. Came out of that and did some IV infusion, which I've been doing since, time is flying, 2025, since 2019, sorry. Before I actually got to the infusion part, I was working in an outpatient infectious disease clinic with University of Maryland. And actually things were changing, and I was actually ready to leave there. And a couple of providers was like, no, you're not going anywhere. So they appointed me to the outpatient case manager for IV infusion, which was still the IV infusion patients, but just on the outpatient side. Not only in clinic, but coordinating the central line insertion, central line removing, the home health nursing, and the pharmacy to get the IV antibiotics that they need. That's kind of where I've been at. COVID, I kind of got into a lot of that with a lot of it remote for the IV providers.
We're joined by Carrie Ann and RJ from the interview team here. Part of this will be recorded. We do promotional content. I do stuff for my social medias as well. Are you able to go on video?
Okay, so I used my phone instead of this computer because I wasn't sure what happened.
She's like, don't mess this up for me. Don't mess this opportunity.
Exactly. I'm like, what is going on? And I did everything I needed to do on my computer, on my laptop. I'm like, okay, let me use my phone.
Understandable.
Hi, how you doing?
Good morning.
I've been reading a lot about you.
Oh yeah, from where?
Yeah, from everywhere. I did read about everything about your organization when you started. I was so excited. I said, "Whoa, I love this."
Wow. Have you got a chance to look at our social media content?
Yes, sir. I did. I was like, "Oh my goodness, really?" I'm like so excited. I said, "Oh wow, good."
Yeah, so you're gonna be making a cameo, right? So we're doing an interview. Yeah, so we do a day in the life because everyone always asks me what's going on, how, what are y'all doing, etc., right? So, but yeah, definitely. Can you pronounce your first name, please?
My first name is Elmo. It's Elmo. The R is silent, the N is silent, then you roll over the W. It means gold never rotten. But I allow people to use my middle name, which is Yvonne. Because they can't kind of pronounce the first name. So yeah, so that's what I do.
Absolutely. All right. Absolutely, Yvonne. My name is Frank Latte again. I'll be conducting the interview. RJ's there. You talked to RJ. I'm sure you had a wonderful conversation.
Yes, we did.
Absolutely. He's the recruiter extraordinaire, right? So, and then Carrie Ann here as well. We are a outpatient mental health clinic, and we are adding IV vitamin therapy to our practice. And what we're looking for is an individual with your unique skill sets that has the FNP part, and then also has the Psych NP part as well.
Correct. Okay.
You all are a special breed.
We try to be.
And so
the holistic when you're dealing with the people.
Absolutely. Yeah, so on the psych part of it, how many years of Psych NP experience do you have?
I would say a little less than a year.
Okay.
Because I was doing a lot of it with the urgent care I was with.
Okay.
I started with them, priority urgent care, as an FMP. So when I got my certification, I started, they have a pain side of it. They have a pain meds, a pain side to it, a pain clinic to it. So the pain clinic people came to me because they also had some psych issues too. So I did that too.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so essentially on the psych side of it, we have a couple of clients, they're going to need, the psych side will need, anxiety, depression, things of that nature. Are you familiar with Suboxone at all?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. We're also do substance use, and so, we need a psych to do the substance use. Obviously, for the substance use part of it, the first session has to be in person.
Correct.
Right, and then subsequently you can do the virtual. And so the psych part of it, so we're actually offering this nutrient, the IV vitamin therapy, to our psych clients, as well as any other clients that are interested as well. But particularly to the psych clients.
Yes.
So, and now on the IV side of it, what you'll do is you'll conduct or you will review the intake. So for the IV hydration, we call it a good faith exam, something that they have to do yearly. Medical history, right? Mm-hmm. Medical history, and then quickly screening them to see if we give them the IV, are they going to be at a risk for anything? First batch, we're so excited, right? I'm so excited, right?
It actually helps them a lot. Surprisingly, it does. Yeah. It really does help them a lot. Yeah. It actually helps them a lot,
Yeah. So this Thursday, we're doing a walkthrough, right, at 5 p.m. If you're available, understandable, right? Understand if you're not, right? And then this weekend, actually, I think it's at 10 a.m. this Saturday, right? At 10 a.m., we're doing our internal launch.
And so sometimes when the patients come in, there are some patients that come in and they are dehydrated and some of them are anorexic. So you have to actually see the underlying issue because what happens is when you weigh them, you can tell from their BMI and their weight that something is not right. And then there's dehydration. So we give them that's just part of the IV. So we give that. And then some people come in, they're dehydrated, they're older people, they've not been able to eat anything and they've been throwing up. So we do the IV too. It's a quick, you have to be very observant. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be quick in accessing them so you don't get a crisis on them. So that's one of the things. The place I work right now, they were about to close the clinic down, so I was able to turn it around because I gave more services. I do a lot of suturing, I do a lot of reading x-rays, I do a lot of reading lab work to decide what needs to be done with the patient. And then there are some patients that come in that you have to also give, when they complain about their weight and their BMI. So and they also want to, stop smoking because they have, health issues. You are able to give Wellbutrin. That's been going on for a long time. So when I got into the psych, I was able to also prescribe Suboxone and then do my PHQ to find out who is depressed and who is not depressed and decide what I'm going to start them on or if, what I need to do with them.
Yeah, midday. The morning was very eventful. Had 2 interviews, one for the IV infusion nurse, the other one for FNP, who's going to be family nurse practitioner. They oversee the RNs, and then they also have their psych as well. So should be fun. We're going to send out contracts to them Thursday night. We have a walkthrough of the IV stuff with the RNs. Saturday 10 a.m. is our items for the internal launch, so that should be fun. Randy and I, we're going to get into a devotional, I guess. And
yeah, happy Tuesday. Making up for lost time yesterday, a lot of car issues, but yeah, getting the ball rolling with delegating tasks. We had an issue this morning with not being able to download one of our long form content, so working with UV on that, so hopefully that'll be resolved, and then we'll have that on YouTube to get the weekly vlog rolling, and then feeding the algorithm. So yeah, a lot to look forward to this week, and then also making sure we're on top of it with security. As you saw, we have a lot of changes, a lot of good changes, so just getting the team up to date with all the changes, staying up to date with that, so exciting stuff. And looking forward to this weekend, even though I won't be here, just getting ready for it, and just can't wait to hear all the good things with the IV hydration. So yeah, we'll check in.
all right, all. So today we're just doing another check-in before we do dinner at Mad Cow. It was good. I kept my admin very busy today. Sent out an email, so we need to actively work on getting business in the schools, right? Montgomery County schools. So doing that. Had a Bible study, afternoon Bible study. Focus on Proverbs, I believe chapter 22. Randy made a good point on that Bible study on, it said like the sluggard says there's a lion out in the road, so I don't want to go out there because I'm going to get mugged. And Randy said, is there really a lion out there? Is that an excuse? It was, just very, very good. Again, I come in here, I got a bunch of to-dos. We're getting our vials tomorrow. Gotta do the inventory. These boxes are waiting for me. The boxes are calling my name. Sending out contracts. I gotta call the potential psych nurse right now as well. Man, it's just a bunch of things, but it's good. Busy right now. Right now is, it's our sowing season. You sow sparingly, you reap sparingly, right? So right now we're just sowing, and, get Randy on the outreach, the marketing stuff. contacting these schools, contacting various places, right, to get that going. Other than that, I don't have anything. How about you, Randy?
Very similar, very productive day. Bible study was really good. Everyone brought up different points, and then you brought up some good points with guarding your heart, what that looks like, and when you have to know when to not give your all to guard your heart. So that was a good point. And then also a lot of admin and delegating, and then reworking our long form content, so we were able to get that done. Frankie sent some graphics, so gonna have those posted throughout the week for the long forms. Our weekly mastermind. Now that I'm talking about it, I have to go in and look at yesterday's to get that rolling. Okay, we couldn't film yesterday. Gotcha. That's fair. So just making sure that our mastermind from last week is out. Just reviewing April's discussion now. So a lot on my plate, but good stuff. And yeah, check in.
All right, all. Randy's to do. Talk to, what the heck is that place called? Oh my goodness, my mind, man. Mission Barbecue, right? We'll do catering for the August 18th. Yeah, so just say catering, maybe we're expecting like 10 people. Maybe 10 to 15. We'll do catering, and so set that up for tomorrow, call them Mission Barbecue, catering, and sending an email to the building management. Well, this is probably more RJ. Dang, I gotta send RJ a thing. We gotta send an email to the building management and the cleaners because we need to set them up on our security. Right? They open it, whoop, whoop, they're gonna need to be able to basically, disarm. So they'll need to disarm the building, right? And then also gotta let them know. I gotta give you they have a passcode for the security there because they're gonna need access, right? Especially because the thermostat's there. So what we'll do is tomorrow I gotta give Randy the code to add. So you'll say like building engineer, right? And then I mean pretty much, just getting tired today. So and then also start focusing on these outreach, right? I want you to, email. I'm gonna forward you the email that RJ sent, but basically, man, we're gonna send 20, 30 emails a day. We're gonna be meeting with at least 10 people a day just in this area, right? And also start reaching out to the schools as well, right? We'll start with Howard County. We'll start with PG around here. I'll just say Howard County, Howard, PG, and then getting things going. So, all right, thank you. Hey, good morning, everyone. Right now we're in our 10:30 management meeting. Basically, what I was stating was we sent out some contracts for new hires. We have the RNs, right? We have some registered nurses for the IV hydration. We also have their medical director, the person that oversees it. Hopefully they accept. Tomorrow we have our internal walkthrough before our internal kickoff for the IV to make sure, hey, we have all the supplies. Do we have all the supplies to give IVs? If not, what is it that I have to go get? You're doing rush orders, et cetera, right? So hopefully we have everything. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, right? Also, we're going to be focusing on the school outreach. We're in contact right now. Lady works for the city of Rockville, and just got to, lay the foundation on that outreach service. Other things as well. All right, so yeah, we'll check in. So talking to RJ right now, basically, trying to fix the schedule. Need like a schedule for our in-person offices. So let's take a look, you know. All right, let me share, sir. Sorry to bother you there, boss. All right, so the major change that I see. All right, so basically you're gonna need to do some things around, right? Basically, this one, all right, all. So looks like the we're locked out for some reason. Yeah, the boat's not working, so don't want to break it. So we'll let you know how we get in this thing. That's gonna be fun. So never a dull day. Yeah. All right, all. So man, series of meetings this morning. It was good. We are revamping, or we're just improving the service on our mentorship program. So we're getting April Chen to help Brianna out on our mentorship program, which is going to be good. Brianna's going to be out next week. So, you know, right now is the match dash to identify everything and to get everything sorted out. So April Chen's going to be assisting with that. Got a couple of items here. I got a ridiculous amounts of to-dos, follow-ups, everything, right? And but yeah, it's good. I'm trying to do intermittent fasting today. We'll see. It's just sometimes, hey, if I got like no tank, no energy left, then I kind of just, you know, do that. So also Randy doesn't know, but I'm gonna have him. I know he loves these things, right? I'm gonna have him go get a Sam's Club or whatever's easy for him, man. I like Sam's Club membership, right? Business account, do the membership plus, and then so he can get on, especially on Tuesdays, right? They have like a fruit platter and a veggie, right? And then he can get like some healthy stuff. It was a request yesterday to get healthy snacks. We have a lot of unhealthy snacks, but you know, let's get healthy snacks, and then we can also try out the Ninja smoothie blender, right? But then you need to get like the yogurt. I like the chai seed in mine and all of that. So yeah, that's it. I actually got another meeting with Carrie Ann, and let me get y'all updated on that afterwards. All right, thank you. Hey y'all, Frank Latte with the Latte Wellness Group. Thanks again for watching. Please stay tuned for more, and remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you.